Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So Ohio's offense will get the first crack at it here. And, David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. The Bobcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Pulls and fired complete. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Bobcats line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Hauls it in at the 40. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes in big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. That's reeled in. It's Anderson. And a sweet catch and a nice gain gets it down to the 30-yard line. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out in front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Running to the left. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play, the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Let's talk for just a second about Ohio. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a 3-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that...
Fires the pass, intercepted!
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Great place to start for this offense. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hood. How many guys are left grabbing for air as he gets it to the 26-yard line?
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Here's the handoff. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking for a man. It's Navarro. On target. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. 1st down here for the offense. They'll go with a direct snap. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bobcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Bobcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Using his legs, it's Hood. Got enough for the 1st. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. They go to the ground. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the 2nd quarter is about to get underway. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The offense set for a 1st down play. Looking to pass. It's Jordan. Bought a little time, lets it go. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. To the ground to try to move the chains. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Fighting off the defender. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to pass. Going for 6. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd down, going up top. He's got it on the run. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Oh, he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And it's amazing that they're only trailing by a couple of points in this game because they've turned it over a couple times and they've been sacked a couple times right now. They have no rhythm on offense right now. You have got to give the defense tons of credit. They are dominating in the trenches. That's the big story so far.
He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. And the Bobcats will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. To the air, it's Jordan. Grabbed in the middle, it's good. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Line getting set on second down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start. And I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. New set of downs after the completion. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. The defense is backed up as the offense is in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. It's complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. Lowers those pads. Brought down at the 8-yard line as he took that interception back inside the 10 to set up this offense. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. The give from the gun. Got room on the return. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This offense will start doing business from their own 18-yard line on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Jordan. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Looking to throw, it's Navarro. That's caught, it's Jordan. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Runs through the tackle. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Jordan. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Finds a crease at the 20. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bobcats.
And that's a touchdown this offense absolutely had to have to keep it to a one-possession game before going in at halftime. That touchdown is going to do wonders for this team's confidence.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Sends it back in motion. Going right to work up top. Zings it complete to the right.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
To the air, it's Jordan. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, if I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there, if I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened.
There he goes. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio.
Well, that was a huge touchdown late here in the first half for their confidence offensively. They want to be able to keep this thing close, obviously, or take the lead going into the second half. So if they kick the extra point here, you tie it up. But you've also got the option here to be aggressive and try and take the lead with a two-point conversion. We'll see what they do.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Almost had the pick there. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up third down. The give to the back. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Back to pass, it's Jordan. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes a catch at the 20. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to go up top on first down. He'll take another shot here. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half.
The Bobcats will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back.
Breaks into the open. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans...
And it's a touchdown.
Man, what a nice touchdown run, and this is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease, and then the wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Taylor. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Got it in the middle. It's Hendricks. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. You can feel the momentum starting to swing in this stadium. It's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Navarro. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Under fire. This time it's complete. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Gets the toe down, but didn't go forward at all. The Bobcats need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Going up top again. They're working that left side. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. And the Bobcats send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. And the returner will be dragged down. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Jordan. Just a short pass to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long. And here on 3rd down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they don't think you can stop him. This defense right now, you see a lot of people hanging their heads a little bit because they're not playing with tons of confidence.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Now the toss. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They bring the punter onto the field now. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Off play action on 1st down. Got him downfield. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. 1st down from the 43. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Bobcats will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. A low line drive and not his best work. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. They'll stop him at the 22 after a 5-yard pickup.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ball game. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Gives it on the option. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Jordan. He's going to run it. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
I think this team knew coming in today they needed to be able to run the football, and they were going to have to get some of that production from the quarterback, and he just broke off his longest run of the game so far. That was critical for his confidence, for this offense's confidence, and right now if you're on defense, you've got to find an answer for this guy.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun to give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job on first down. Great job on 2nd down. This defense needs to come up big one more time. They got to get the stop. Big-time moment. I got to get my offense the football back.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Under fire. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
Just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too, because of what you just said, David. They can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make a play.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's what he catch it, big fella.
The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Out of the gun, the inside give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
If you're the defense, you know that running back is the guy you've now got to stop. He's had a lot of touches in this game. Yes, he's made a lot of plays, but you've got a chance to win here. If you're going to do that, you need to take him away.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Unloads it left. Hauls it in. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. The give as they work on that clock. How about those sweet twinkle toes-like moves as he gets to the 38?
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block, that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like, it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense has to use a timeout, and this call will be big. On the move. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy in front.
He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Wants to throw again. Makes the grab. It's Jordan. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Dropping back, it's Navarro. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Looking to throw for it. Bringing the heat. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down.
And these moments can be tight, man. You start looking at that clock, and that thing's staring at you. So I got to pass. Big fourth down and short. You got to get this first down. So you got to be thinking about that first before you think about the clock.
And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense, not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. The Bobcats are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Off play action. Looking to the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open...
They got him for the sack, and now get the ball back after the fourth down stop.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on fourth down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and it usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how